if you do, let me kill him. Don't allow someone else to kill him. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa told him, first of all, I don't have such kind of idea to kill a person that he has verbally insulted me. Second, even if I do, why you want to kill him? He said for two reasons. Number one, to tell you our dedication in your cause. That according to whatever you say, we follow your words. Even if we kill our fathers or the fathers kill their sons. Your words and your cause is higher than anything else. It takes more important, it's more important and takes, a precedence over anything else. That's number one. And the second one, Ya Rasulullah, that if someone else kills him, that will cause resentment in my heart against that person who have killed my father. And that person have only followed your order, and he's Muslim. But I'm afraid one day the ignorance of the habits of ignorance, Jahiliyyah, will come and plague me, and I go and kill that person. So that's an emotional thing, brothers and sisters, that will stay with the relatives of the victims. The second reason is for the public safety. At the same time that Quran considers the soul of a human being to be so holy and sacred, at the same time the public safety is also considered to be sacred. Multiple souls also considered to be sacred. When someone attacks a member of the community and it is left intact, nobody does anything to him, in fact we are encouraging him to repeat his mistake again and kill someone else. When you take the person and put him in imprisonment, basically he can survive the imprisonment. And guess what? After he leaves the prison, if he was novice in a crime and didn't have much experience in a crime, after spending so many years in the prison, he comes with a PhD degree in crimes. He knows every in and out of a crime. And you have seen many of those people, those criminals, who have been put into imprisonment and then they left again, they become even professional criminals. And they would return again and again. So basically, we are giving them a free schooling for crimes when we put them in a prison. Therefore, the spirits, the souls of a human is considered to be so valuable. Whoever attacks them, attacks the life of any innocent person, he has to meet the justice. Otherwise, the society all become chaotic. All will become unsafe and no one can stand to live in any society. Therefore, the penal code is something intellectual, is something that appeals to the intelligence and intellect of a human being. And by the way, Islam was not the one who instilled the capital punishment. The qasas was before Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here in the Holy Quran tell us about Bani Israel. People of Israel, also God has commanded them to follow through punishment, that through the penal code and capital punishment. Whereas he said, وَكَتَبْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ فِيهَا أَنَّ النَّفْسَ بِالنَّفْسِ وَالْعَيْنُ بِالْعَيْنِ وَالْأَنْفُ بِالْأَنْفِ وَالْأُذُنُ بِالْأُذُنِ وَالسِّنُّ بِالسِّنِّ وَالْجُرُوحَ قِصَاص. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 4,000 years ago has prescribed for Bani Israel to do the justice system in this way, by penal code. Anyone take a soul of innocent person, his soul will be taken away. Anyone who attacks the eye of person, his eyes will be attacked. If you break a teeth, your tooth will be broken. And the same thing, same vice versa. That has been implemented long time ago. But Islam comes and approves those. We have a host of ahkam and regulations that are considered to be Abrahamic, meaning from the time of Ibrahim alayhi salam. And Islam comes to approve them. Why? Because Islam is a dynamic religion. It's a religion that puts into consideration that every human soul is nice and good, yet there are deviants. And nothing can stop them except a deterrent force. Something that can stop them is by force. Once the criminal knows if he attacks someone and kills him and he loses his life, he thinks twice before committing his crime. Therefore, that has become a deterrent, brothers and sisters. It's not only as a punishment showing the anger and destroy a member in society. And as they say that you are sacrificing a member of society, look at all nations. Don't nations have armies and soldiers? Who are the army and the soldiers? Those are dedicated, patriotic people who love their country. Out of their love and affection to their country, they go and defend their country. Once the nation is getting attacked, they sacrifice their sons in the way of the good for the community. Those soldiers get killed while they are considered to be the useful members of society. But the nation sacrificed them. Why? For an ultimate benefit, and that is the safety of the community. The same thing. Those people who get killed, first of all, they are not useful members in society, and second, those should be eliminated for the sake of the safety of society. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. The other answer that they say for the victimless crimes, such as adultery, for example, or small misdemeanor like theft, the person has to lose his hands and fingers, get amputated. You see, brothers and sisters, Islam is a host of laws. It's a system of laws. Now, you cannot adopt some laws, half of the system, and ignore half of the system. In any society that a thief loses his hand, that society, first of all, has to be, in terms of economy, they should be a healthy society. Meaning everyone should have a job. No one is starving. There is no famine. The person who commits this act of burglary or theft should not be needing for that item. At that time, the guy loses his hands. But in any place that there is famine, that the wealth is not distributed equally and fairly, that the tyrant, he only ransacks and plunders the wealth of the nation, at that time there is no cutting hand of the thief. At the time that those things get implemented, when everybody is equal, when the ruler is just and he distributes the wealth and resources of the community evenly and justly. One day, a man was taken by Al-Ma'mun. They brought him to Al-Ma'mun Al-Abbasi, and they told Ma'mun in his courtyard, they told him that this man was a thief, he stole something. When they brought him to the Ma'mun, the thief was standing. Ma'mun asked him, did you do that? He said, yes, I did that. The Ma'mun said, okay. He asked Imam al-Rida alayhi salam, he told him, what should we do with this man? Before the Imam answers, the man said, look, I am the thief of the night. I attack my victims at night and steal them, and steal their belongings because I need to. But you are the thief of the day. In the daylight you steal from the nation. In the daylight you attack your own people. Therefore, if someone needs to lose his hand, it's better you to lose your hand before I lose my hand. Ma'mun looked at the Imam, and the Imam told him, answer him. His question is very eloquent. Can you answer? He asked you a very good question. He told you that if someone needs to lose his hand, it is you, because you are stealing in the middle of day. So there are so many conditions need to be applied at that time the thief loses his hand. Otherwise, in any circumstances, the scholars, the ulama say no, there is no such a thing. Now, if some tyrant want to abuse this law and cut out the hands of people, that is not the problem of Islam, rather the problem of that tyrant. Therefore, we need to distinguish between the two. And regarding the victimless crimes, brothers and sisters, look at the way that is